Hey guys, so we are back for episode 2 of season 3 of Stargirl. The last episode kicked us off with another former ISA member seeking redemption. That is the gambler who hits the scene and just nobody is buying his story. But the episode ends with his murder and Cindy standing above his corpse with a loaded gun and a destroyed trailer where he had been held up in. So a lot of things are not looking great. We got ourselves a little bit of a whodunit. We got, from what we could see from the episode, plenty of people that could have done the deed after some various conversations and perspectives we've heard throughout the episode, that some people just aren't buying the reformation of said character. You know, it could be the Shade. Some people are questioning whether or not it's Sylvester. You know, if we got Cindy standing over the body, who knows? I'm putting my money that it's the daughter he was looking for, working with some organization trying to frame anybody else, because it just seemed a little too convenient that his stuff got hacked. It'd be kind of poetic. It'd also kind of follow in line with like the whole like progeny kind of following in their footsteps in a way. He's looking for her to try to make sure that she knows she's loved, that he didn't abandon her on purpose and all this kind of stuff, and that if it kind of flipped and she found out about him before he found out about her, and this is just some kind of machination. I don't know. That's where I'm at. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. Guys, we're going to go ahead and hop into the episode. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gives you access as well. It's in watch-along format. Just sync up your own footage with the time code and see my reaction to the entire episode. You'll get the same thing for all the other shows we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and then vote on what movies we react to here as well each month. We've got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, try to make it worth your while since you are going out of your way to support the channel. But of course, another way to do that, and a simple way you can help us out, is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it goes a long way with helping the channel grow here on the YouTubes. With that all said and out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 2. Here we go. 12 hours ago.
Payback time.
Oh, wow. Actually stopped himself from doing the deed for now. But that does let us know. Ah, okay. Is that Shade also kind of keeping tabs on him too? Yep. Chapter 2. The suspects.
Cindy said she saw the gun and picked it up and it accidentally went off.
Okay. Okay.
The goggles couldn't find a bullet wound anywhere.
That doesn't mean that Cindy didn't kill him, Beth. You know, whoever twisted that trailer into a pretzel had to be as strong as Solomon Grundy.
I hate to be a broken record here, but Cindy's strong.
Yeah, I was like...
Science experiment. Who knows what else she's done to change herself, Court?
Dragon King changed her and he's dead.
Yeah, because she killed him.
We find the laptop.
We find the killer.
Who I'm guessing was one of the gambler's former colleagues from the Injustice Society.
We can't assume anything at this point.
Courtney, the fact is, it wasn't until the gambler came back to Blue Valley.
It's Sylvester.
The former villains, all suspects, including Cindy Burman.
I mean, he was killed, left for dead. This could be his way to turn the tables. So what was the cause of death? Wasn't a gunshot. They didn't really go into it other than the fact that his trailer was mangled. Or, let's take it even one step further. What if he staged the entire thing somehow and he's not actually dead? Is she actually altering herself without her father? That changes things a little bit. Might as well make sure he's still in there, since that's being called into question.
He didn't expect anyone to see this, except her.
Supposedly.
I think he really was trying to be better, Pat. You know what I would have given to have my dad say half the things in this letter to me? I know the others don't care that the gambler died, but I do. And after we find his killer, I'm going to find Becky.
She's such a good kid, man.
Listen, if we can catch the killer, everyone's gonna have to take us seriously.
Are they going to try to do this on their own?
We didn't do it. We would never be that sloppy. Disposing of the corpse is 101.
Don't tell me about that.
We have been doing everything we can to fit in here. I garden, smile at strangers. I even applied to join the Blue Valley Rotary Club. They asked me to bake a German chocolate cake. I don't know why. I could just buy one.
Means more if you make it yourself.
Why?
Because when you put your personal time into something, it makes it more special.
Why?
I love them.
Baking makes people think you care. I mean, I do care. Do you know how to bake?
Guys, I checked, he's still buried.
Did you confirm his body was still under the dirt?
The gambler also had a stab wound, right to the heart. You had a meeting last night without me?
Why is she shaking so much? Don't tell me she's that nervous about pleasing him and his tea. That kind of makes me sad now compared to last time.
Earl Grey himself could not have brewed a finer cup.
I'm so glad you're happy.
No.
Pinnacle of perfection.
No.
Bravo. I need a little. Thank you.
Comfy? Where were you last night?
He's still not all the way over.
I'm willing to let the past go. The past, to someone like me, is everything. This is a time of new beginnings for everyone.
Hold on, Hufflepuff.
That doesn't feel right.
I bet you said...
I'm going to kill you. No! Oh, heavens. Can you credit me with a little subtlety? I'd say something far more eloquent. Like... I'm gonna snuff out your little glow stick.
Sylvester, hey, This isn't over, Shade. Enjoy the coffee. Sylvester. What was that in there? Huh? You're the sidekick, okay? I asked the questions.
That's not how it's gonna work anymore, Sylvester.
He's a murderer. He killed the JSA.
Okay, well, I'm talking about Blue Valley. And you scared those people. They're just in there trying to enjoy a cheeseburger. That's all.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I love Pat so much, man.
I gotta cool off, okay? Thanks.
Look at all those movie titles, all like murder themed.
What are you doing here?
Pat just gave me some great advice. It's time to level up.
Now?
Like a video game. Like Frogger.
You're old. We get it. Not gonna lie though, I do love Frogger. Oh, hey!
Cam? You okay?
Oh wow, I never even put two and two together. That's the same teacher
Sorry, Paul.
from Stranger Things 2.
I just need to take a break.
Wow, how did I not realize that while watching this show? Or while watching Stranger Things, because honestly, I watched all the Stranger Things after having seen season 2 of this. Oh, whoa. Come on, CW. Fix your goddamn audio.
It does look different than the picture.
You know what? Third time's a charm. Pat, hi. He is the real baker.
Courtney here?
No, she's at school. Isn't she?
You are going to funnel your energy, the positive emotions that you exude, into the staff. Then you're going to amp it up, okay? Oh, and hold the hell on. What were you thinking about?
Not screwing up in front of you.
This is not about me. It's about you. You have to give yourself credit for the hope you give everyone around here, and for the love you have for your mom and Pat and sometimes Mike. And for the faith you have in your friends.
Like you.
Yeah, throw that in there too.
She got it. Not bad.
Did you see the door that we just walked through? It says men, not boys. You can check it on the way out.
That's the kind of attitude that leads to toxic masculinity.
What the hell is that?
What is it?
It's the wish.
I wish to know the name of the killer of the gambler, also known as Mr. Stephen Sharp, formerly the CFO of the American Dream, former member of the Injustice Society of America. Amen.
The killer has many names.
God damn it.
We should probably get out of here before someone sees what you did to that wall.
It does say boys.
Sylvester is here to apologize.
I came to make peace. It doesn't clear you from being a suspect, but I was out of line.
Why would I waste my time on gaudy theatrics and rip his trailer to pieces? I'd have simply dragged him off into the Shadowlands.
Right. Like Dr. McNider?
Oh, god damn it.
Nobody wants you back, so do us all a favor. Give her the staff. And go.
You killed the JSA!
Stop!
Check with Maria at Rich's. I was at the diner last night.
If you didn't do it, you can help us.
I have problems of my own to attend to.
I screwed up.
No shit.
But lately it's been completely random. 48 minutes, and then 6, and then 17. I can't have my powers drop out mid-fight. Especially if the gambler's killer is as strong as we think they are.
More problems, Rick. I am sorry. I'm leaving Blue Valley. For now. There are things I need to attend to elsewhere. I just wanted to apologize that I wasn't able to help you with Grundy's return. But don't give up.
So what do I do with him now?
You've already taught me so much, but Pat's taught me a lot too. My whole life can't be about being Stargirl. I need to be Courtney Whitmore too.
You really have a great life here.
And you can too. A life outside of Starman. Life as Sylvester Pemberton.
I don't even know who that guy is.
Find out.
Every time I try and paint now, it hurts.
You're destined for greater things than art, Cameron.
Make ice sculptures. She's got his laptop. There was some shadow in the background there.
It's only a matter of time before they find out.
I know.
What? That's gotta be a mislead. They wouldn't, like, tease us with that early. Find out what? There's gonna be something else. It's not the murder. I refuse to believe that they're trying to be like, oh, it's them, and just straight up tell us that in episode 2. No, it's gonna be something else. That's just something for our to pique our interest for now. Yeah, odd thing though, Cindy has the laptop and has not told anybody. To be fair, nobody has really incorporated her into this investigation at all either. So I don't blame her too much for just kind of not playing along, since they obviously are counting her in with everything else. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, they got to cover their bases. Her history kind of does play into the whole thing. So I don't know. Feel bad. Also don't. So we'll see. But Sylvester definitely needs to chill the fuck out. And who knows? There's still the whole mystery of how he's even back. How he woke up in his coffin years after his death, perfectly healed and preserved. Who knows? Maybe he blacks out in the middle of the night and went off on a murder spree for all we know. I'm still not wholly convinced that Grundy's actually completely buried in that spot. We didn't see Rick dig him up to verify his body's still there, just that the mound still exists. The crime scene doesn't match Tigress or Sportsmaster's hands either to me, so I don't know. I'm still leaning up the Becky tree, that whoever Becky is, like Jade's brother, has been indoctrinated by this organization that doctor was part of, Dr. Bones or whatever. Was it Mr. Bones or Dr. Bones? I think it was Dr. Bones. I can't remember right now. Anyway, that place where her brother was last sighted or seen, because we know that if I remember right, they're supposed to be following up on that storyline this season. So who knows? Maybe she's tied up into that whole thing as well. Oh, I haven't seen Jade at all so far either, so curious to see if she comes back around into the story. Yeah, man. Sylvester needs to chill. I get it. You know, he's been alive, again, for not that long, and a lot of those wounds are still going to be fresh, still there, that he's got to work through. Because, yeah, like, when he was like, they died fighting you, I was like, no, they didn't. I mean, he was there, but he saved Dr. Mid-Nite and dipped. Because he abandoned them. Because remember, he was also kind of their informant from what the ISA had said, from what we have learned from that. But, like, that... it was the ISA that really took down everybody else. So, I don't know. I get it. Misplaced blame. He's looking to pour that somewhere else. But still, something's going on with the Shade. Even when he disappeared this last time, there were still those green flutterings in his shadow. Which didn't happen while he was at his own home when Sylvester attacked him. Sylvester taught Courtney a nice little power-up, having her go Super Saiyan for a hot minute and exploding in the sky. Though the CW's broadcast of said sequence could not handle the sound effects at all, because it was a little painful to listen to in my headset, not gonna lie. That crackling and popping and whatever. Like, it's not like that it was loud, it was just like... It was like it was peaking when they broadcast it, but then it was still leveling out on our end. I don't know. It was weird. It just sounded weird. What else? Not a lot of Yolanda in this one. Not a lot of Beth. You know, Beth's talking to Rick. Rick's trying to figure out what's wrong with the hourglass. That's fine. We did have Paula trying to, learn how to be a member of their community. It was like with Barbara kind of teaching her how to, like, the importance of baking something yourself to show you care rather than just store-buying something and passing that off as a gift. I thought that was fun. And the fact that, as we know, Pat's the chef in the family. So it went about as you could expect, but it's still kind of fun. I like seeing those two bounce off of one another just as much as I like seeing Pat and Crusher bounce off of one another. No Artemis in this episode. We got some differing perspectives on what happened prior to the Gambler with his conversations, though I do feel like the Shade one was a little skewed. That doesn't... I could see him going there to apologize, but I don't see him going there and being as, you know, Care Bear about it like he was when he was telling his story to Sylvester. I do like that he's trained that waitress at the diner in town about how to make the perfect cup of tea, because that's the first thing he complained about when he was in Blue Valley was how god-awful their tea was. I thought this was a fun episode. Slow build, slow burn, as I expect. It kind of falls in line with the story. You know, we even had Mike and Jakeem trying to throw their hat into the whole mix and see if they could solve the crime by wishing it to be. But of course, the wish was not specific enough, so Thunderbolt just kind of fucking was like, the killer has many names. Fuck. They need a lawyer to write these things, not fucking Mike. But, yeah, man, fun episode. I'm curious to see where the whole thing goes. If Cindy's actually making modifications to herself, what she's doing. I'm kind of hoping that she is just trying to clear her own name and it's nothing more nefarious than that, but we'll see. Guys, what do you think of the episode? Sound of the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join us in our Discord. We can talk about it there as well. Links to that and all my socials in the description box below. Follow me in each and every one of those. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Melita, Robert Anguiano, and Raven McGann. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this episode, guys. I'll see you all next week with episode 3. Take care, everybody.